Friedrich Nietzsche was once a man who looked up to God with great admiration. He believed in the divine power and the way it controlled the fate of the universe. However, one day, Nietzsche's faith was shattered when he witnessed the suffering and despair of people around him. He saw wars, poverty, disease, and death all around him, and he couldn't reconcile them with the benevolent image of God he held in his mind. He started questioning God's existence and his omnipotence. Nietzsche believed that if God was indeed all-powerful, he wouldn't let suffering exist in our world. He argued that God was dead because he no longer served the same purpose in our lives. Nietzsche felt that people needed to become their own supermen and create their own values to live by. While Nietzsche's beliefs were revolutionary, they were also controversial. Many people rejected his ideas because they believed in the divine power of God. However, Nietzsche's message was simple. We needed to take responsibility for our lives and create our own meanings. One day, Nietzsche was walking down the street when he saw a man begging for money. The man was thin, dirty, and looked miserable. Nietzsche approached him and asked him how he got there. The man replied that he had lost his job, his wife, and his home due to a series of unfortunate events. Nietzsche listened patiently, and then he said, "God is dead." The man looked up at Nietzsche in confusion and asked what he meant. Nietzsche replied that we couldn't rely on divine forces to control our lives. We needed to take charge and make our own destinies. The man didn't fully understand Nietzsche's message, but he thanked him for his words and went on his way. From that day on, Nietzsche became known for his belief that God was no longer relevant in our lives. He continued to write about the power of individualism and the need to create our own values. Although his views were often controversial, many people began to see the truth in his words. Nietzsche's legacy continues to this day, with people still grappling with the question of God's existence and our place in the universe.